Hello and welcome to this Senza video tutorial on geolocation. Now, 5 syllables, but what does it really mean? Well, it's simply the technique of locating the client of a service based on the IP address of their device. You can restrict access to your content by territory or provide the user with a customized experience. If you want to try it out, just go to whatismyipaddress.com and it will show you right where you are, in my case lovely South Warwickshire Hampton. Just as well, you can do the same thing in Senza and... Oh dear. Now it thinks I'm in some place called Ashburn, Virginia. I'm afraid it's all gone a bit wrong, hasn't it? As you know, with Senza your app runs in a browser in the cloud. However, this website now thinks I'm in the largest data center in the world. That's because it's geolocated my IP address to the cloud itself. Conveniently, the boffins in the Senza labs have a handy solution to the problem, presenting the shortest, simplest Senza program ever, flags. What does it do? It uses the Senza client library to get the IP address of the user's cloud connector or the computer where they're running the simulator. In the case where you're on Wi-Fi, and I'm guessing that you are, it's technically going to be the address of your router. Then it geolocates the address and shows the flag. Mighty good one, that one. However, dear viewer, I must let you know that it's all been a bit of a charade. As you may have guessed from my utterly terrible fake British accent, I am not located in the United Kingdom, rather faking my location with the aid of a virtual private network, or VPN. Now, were I to disconnect from the VPN and reload the simulator, let's try that again, you would see that it correctly geolocates me to New York City and shows the flag of the United States. And if I was to look at the same thing on my cloud connector, I would also see the correct flag there. So let's have a look at the actual source code of the program, and you can see that it's incredibly short. We just use the device manager object and call device info on it, and that's just an object that has a number of parameters, including the client IP address. So that's the one that we actually care about. That's where the user's physical device is, or the address of the computer where they're running the simulator. Now we're going to use a service called ipdata.co. We're just going to pass in that IP address and an API key that you can configure in the program. And then we're going to get the JSON back from that network call, and that's going to have a whole bunch of useful information about where they are, not just their country, but their region, their city, even the emoji of their country, which I love. But what we're going to get is just the 2-letter country code, and we're going to want to get that in lowercase. And then we're just going to pull up an image from this lovely website, flagpedia.net, where we pass in the 2-letter country code, and that just generates a flag image that we can display on the screen. So that's really simple. The important parts of this program are literally just these bits right here. So this is dead easy for you to add to your program if you want to geolocate where the user really is. Now, you may also be wondering, can I do this VPN trick to test how it would work on a physical cloud connector device? If I was back on the VPN, would I see the British flag here? And the answer is no, because the thing is, your cloud connector is connected to your router. So if your VPN is running on your computer, then it's not going to have any effect. You would need something like a hardware-based VPN router solution for that, and that's going to be beyond the scope of this tutorial. So in this case, it's better to stick to the simulator. Now, as a preview of what's coming soon, we're going to introduce a new property in the device info object that gives you the user's 2-letter country code. So you'll have the ability to override the country in the simulator for easy testing in any country. Par exemple, vous pourrez le tester en France, même si vous n'avez pas de VPN. So that's it. Hope you've seen how easy it can be to add geolocation support to your Senza app. Thanks for watching.